viewers, a warm welcome to all of you in today's episode of our weekly magazine series, Youth Folio. The central government has passed many directives to stop the spread of coronavirus, which would help the whole country even after the pandemic is over. One such is the decision to impose fines on people who spit or urinate in public places. Watch this story and many other stories in our first section, Current Issues. Centre imposes fines on spitting in public places. Assam Police collects more than rupees 1.6 crore fine from lockdown violators. Massive corona prevention drive launched in Tripura. Assam government announces rupees 50 lakh insurance cover for journalists. PhD chambers to organize online training for MSMEs. The centre has issued many directives whose benefits would outlive the present COVID pandemic. One such is the order issued under the Disaster Management Act 2005 by Union Home Secretary Ajay Kumar Bhalla to impose fines on spitting and urinating in public places in view to stop these bad unhygienic habits. The same order passed recently has also imposed ban on the sale of liquor, gutka and other tobacco products. It must be mentioned here that pan and consumption of tobacco products is a bane in the northeast too. The region has high cancer rates and tobacco is one of the main reasons behind mouth cancer. The same order includes many other praiseworthy directives, including making it mandatory to wear masks in public places, washing of hands, imparting training to people in hygiene, etc. These apart, people of the region, especially in Delhi, are also praising directives issued both by the centre and by the Delhi government to stop landlords in Delhi from throwing out their tenants, especially students and migrant workers, for inability to pay rent during this lockdown period. Students and migrant workers have been told to ring police at number 100 in case the landlords trouble them or threaten eviction for non-payment of rent.
The government has taken up a really good initiatives for its people, which consists of two different steps that includes, firstly, about the tenants or people, those who are staying in the rental house in different cities, that the landlord cannot ask any rental fees during this crisis time, and even the landlord should not pull out or throw the tenants out of the rental house for not paying any necessary rental fees. So this will be a really great helpful, and then for the people, those who are facing lots of problem for the transaction of money and all, and most probably for those coming out from the northeastern states and residing in different cities of the India.
Today I would like to take the opportunity to thank the government for few steps that they have taken to help us at this time of crisis. Steps like issuing the directive to the landlords so that they don't throw out the tenants out of their houses if they are unable to pay the rent. Also, spitting in public places would invite a fine of rupees 100, and urinating in public places would invite a fine of rupees 200. Also, the sale of pan and gutka is stopped. So these are all welcome steps and it is really helpful.
I would like to thank and welcome the move of the NCT government to restrain landlords from throwing out students and migrant workers from rented accommodation in this time when we all are suffering due to the corona pandemic and nationwide lockdown. We all are in bad shape financially.
Despite knowing about the lockdown and the consequences of breaking it and challenging the deadly coronavirus, there are people who we now call COVIDiots who ventured out breaking rules in every state of the country, and the Northeast is no exception. In Assam, police detained a total of 22,182 vehicles between the 25th of March to the 1st of May, including 20,066 two-wheelers, 302 three-wheelers, 1,776 four-wheelers, besides other kinds of transportation. A total of 3,649 people were arrested in the same period, and a whopping fine of rupees 1,62,09,600 was collected from the lockdown violators. Our Youth Folio team came across many people on vehicles, including cycles and even on foot, who had to be sternly dealt with by the police when no amount of admonitions worked. The police said that people came out with several excuses for coming out and breaking the lockdown rules, which were later found to be untrue.
There are various kinds of pretext that we find. The most common one is people saying that they have to go to purchase medicine. And since medicine is a very important thing, it's an essential commodity, so it becomes tough for us also to discern whether they are genuine or not. This is one pretext. The second pretext is people go out to buy vegetables or fruits in vehicles, which is not allowed. They should go on in the nearest market on foot to purchase all these things. Another pretext is some people just take an LPG cylinder and they move around telling that they need to refill the cylinders. So it's a tough job for us also to verify whether these people are genuinely doing this or just faking it.
These apart, 49 people, including a legislator and a security personnel, were arrested for spreading fake news on social media in Assam. Later, 12 of them were released on bail. Prevention is better than cure. Small state Tripura is following this dictum dedicatedly. Thus, despite having no COVID-19 positive case at the time of filing the story, one could see people tirelessly following preventive measures. The Tripura State Rifles, or TSR for instance, which is out on duty every day, carries out several sanitizing steps as soon as the personnel are back from the duty. At the 2nd Battalion headquarters at RK Nagar near Agartala, TSR Jawans were stood in queue keeping social distance to wash and sanitize their hands at a specially installed hand sanitizing tank. Next, they pass through a body sanitizing chamber where sanitizers are sprayed to sanitize head to foot.
जैसे कि आप सबको पता है कोरोना महामारी है, पूरा विश्व में फैला हुआ है और इस संक्रमण से हमें बचना है और दूसरों को भी बचाना है। जैसे हमारा रूटीन ड्यूटी होता है अगरतला में, तो उससे हम लोग जवान लोग बाहर जाते आते हैं, तो उससे किस तरह से बचा जाए, हर तरह से हम लोग को ड्यूटी करना पड़ता है। तो ड्यूटी भी करना है और हमें बचना भी है। हमें उस संक्रमण से बचना है जो एक महामारी का आकार धारण कर चुका है, आप सबको पता है। तो इसके ऊपर ध्यान में रखते हुए हमने ये हैंड सैनिटाइज़र और ये जो पैर में जो फुट हमने एक प्लेट बनाया है, जो शूज़ होते हैं हमारा बाहर से आता है, कोई संक्रमण उसमें होगा तो उससे हमारा शूज़ को भी सैनिटाइज होता है। उसके बाद हैंड वॉश होता है, जो कि अपना हाथ को बिना हाथ का यूज़ किए हुए पैर का माध्यम से उसका सैनिटाइजेशन हैंड सैनिटाइजेशन करते हैं। उसके बाद हमारा जो बॉडी है, हमारा जो वर्दी है, जो यूनिफॉर्म है, उसको भी हम लोग सैनिटाइजेशन करने के लिए हमारा जो बॉडी सैनिटाइज़र लगा हुआ है, जिसमें कि एक्चुअल रेशियो का अनुपात से हम लोग डेटॉल और सेवलॉन का इस्तेमाल करते हैं।
The common public, including small children too, are similarly proactive. On a particular day, our Youth Folio team found school children painting beautiful corona-related awareness campaigns on the street walls. The graffiti and slogans were not only beautiful to behold, but also passed on relevant messages on the need to wear masks, stay home, stay safe, etc.
করোনা ভাইরাসের সচেতনের জন্য আমরা এগুলি করছি, যেন মানুষ সচেতন হয়, করোনা ভাইরাসের ব্যাপারে জানতে পারে। তার জন্য আমরা সব স্লোগান এরপরে পেন্টিংস দিয়ে মানুষকে বোঝানোর চেষ্টা করছি যে ঘরে থাকুন, সুস্থ থাকুন। এরপরে মানুষ যেন বুঝে যে করোনা ভাইরাস মানে বাইরে বেরোলে করোনা ভাইরাস মানুষের সাথে যত মানে একসাথে হবে, বাইরে একসাথে মানে যত মানুষ একসাথে থাকবে তত ভাইরাসগুলি ছড়াবে। তার জন্য যেন মানুষ ডিস্টেন্স মেনটেন করে, তার জন্য এগুলি ড্রয়িং করছি আর মানুষকে সচেতন করছি।
Driving down, one can see even the petrol pumps of the state having taken to enforcing corona safety measures. Recently, petrol pumps of the state made it mandatory for all to wear masks before they take advantage of this essential service by imposing a no mask, no petrol instruction. The dictum initiated for safety of both the petrol buyers and the pump attendants have been pasted prominently in all petrol pumps of the state. Fortunately, in the nearly 1 hour time that Youth Folio spent at some petrol pumps, none of the prospective buyers came without a mask, albeit some used cloth handkerchiefs and scarves. It was also heartening to see that many of the petrol pumps of the state have employed women attendants.
ये हमारे देश के लिए भी अच्छा है, जनता के लिए भी अच्छा है, हमारे परिवार के लिए अच्छा है, इसलिए मास्क पहनना ज़रूरी है। और जो लोग पेट्रोल लेने आते हैं मास्क नहीं पहनते, उन लोगों को नहीं देंगे, इसी डर से तो शायद वो मास्क पहनेंगे और इसी वजह से उसकी परिवार की रक्षा होगी, उनकी रक्षा होगी, देश की रक्षा होगी।
Journalists of both print and electronic media of Assam have hailed the state government's recent decision to include them in the list of frontline warriors who would get health cover and insurance of Rs 50 lakh each. The selfless work of the journalists by coming out on the streets, risking their lives, collecting information and spreading mass awareness was also hailed by Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal while making the announcement.
এসেঞ্চিয়েল আৰু এমাৰ্জেঞ্চি ছাৰ্ভিচৰ লগত জড়িত সকলো বিভাগৰ কৰ্মকৰ্তাই যেনেধৰণে কাম কৰি আছে ঠিক সমান্তৰালভাৱে আমাৰ মাননীয় সাংবাদিক বন্ধুসকল ৰাইজৰ বৃহত্তৰ স্বাৰ্থত তেখেতসকলে কৰোনা ভাইৰাছৰ বিৰুদ্ধে যুঁজ দিছে গতিকে সেইভাবে তেখেতসকলৰ বাবেও আমি যেনেধৰণে পূৰ্বতে আমাৰ হেল্থ সেক্টৰত কাম কৰা সকলৰ লগতে কৰোনা ভাইৰাছৰ লগত মোকাবিলা কৰা বিভিন্ন সার্ভিস সেক্টর লোকসকলক আমি 50 লাখ টাকার যেটো জীবন বীমার আমি আঁচনিৰ কথা কৈছিলো ঠিক যোৱাকালে আমি সাংবাদিক বন্ধুসকলৰ বাবে এই ব্যৱস্থা আমি প্ৰৱৰ্তন কৰাৰ কথা কৈছো।
This is a very welcome move. I think it was due for since the outbreak of COVID pandemic, and we had appeal from the Govt Press Club that there should be an insurance scheme, both health and life insurance. We are happy that the Chief Minister has taken note of it, and they have announced that 50 lakh life insurance should be given to journalists if they, eventually if something happens to them.
Additionally, Chief Minister Sonowal, State Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma and other cabinet colleagues met top economists of the state to chalk out a plan of how to revive the economy and also give meaningful employment to the people. The state has decided to form an economic task force.
Combat the present situation and also the future upliftment of our economy in the state. That is why we had a very meaningful discussion, and in this discussion all the leading economists, they have extended their very meaningful suggestion to us. On the basis of those suggestions, state government is going to develop lot of program, lot of scheme with a long term and short term method, and in this case to monitor the whole exercise we are going to constitute the task force up to the different district level.
Micro, small and medium enterprises or MSMEs have been hit hard by the lockdown as fairs and festivals have stopped, and a majority of shops where they used to sell their wares are also shut. To help such MSMEs, the PhD Chamber MSME Committee is organizing a training session on how to register in government e-marketplace as seller for MSMEs through video conferencing on Friday the 15th of May.
PhD Chamber is organizing a webinar for the benefit of MSMEs on how to register as a seller in government e-marketplace on 15th May 2020 at 2:30 p.m. We request all the MSMEs to register for this very important webinar. This will help you augment the sales in your business. For further details, You can refer to our website www.phdcci.in.
Friends, we'll go in for a very short break here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with you. First World, a complete monthly magazine of the Northeast, read by who's who of the land. Packaging news and current affairs, sports, culture, festivals, achievers, life in Metro, and lots more. Buy the magazine today from stalls across the Northeast and New Delhi at ₹50 per copy, or subscribe for 12 issues by paying ₹550 online. For details, contact 98101 29327. Young boxer and pride of the country, Lovlina Borgohain has earned a berth in the forthcoming Olympics. But coronavirus and lockdown has delayed her Olympic dreams. We spoke to her to find out about her lockdown experiences. Watch on. When two-time world bronze winner and top boxer of the country, Lovlina Borgohain, who hails from Assam, defeated Uzbekistan's Muftanakhon Maleva comfortably 5-0 in the Asian Oceanian Boxing Road to Tokyo 2020 competition held at Amman, Jordan on the 8th of March, and held up her entry ticket to the forthcoming Tokyo Olympics. The whole country was ecstatic. The 5 feet 11 inches tall boxer became Assam's first sportswoman and second boxer after Shiv Thapa to enter the Olympics. Little did the fearless 22-year-old know then that her dreams and plans would change dramatically and she would have to go home due to COVID-19 and resultant postponement of the Olympics. Not one to give up, the fighter held on to her optimism and spent the lockdown time exercising, practicing, keeping herself fit, and even fishing at her village Paramukhia home in Golaghat, Assam. She shared her lockdown story with us.
हेलो एवरीवन, मैं लवलीना बोरगोहाइन इंडियन बॉक्सर। अभी कोरोना वायरस के वजह से पूरा इंडिया लॉकडाउन है, तो फिर मैं भी घर के अंदर ही रह रही हूँ और खुद के हॉबीज़ को एंजॉय कर रही हूँ, अपने फैमिली मेम्बर लोगों के साथ टाइम स्पेंड कर रही हूँ, किताब वगैरह भी पढ़ रही हूँ। और मैं सभी को इतना रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहती हूँ कि आप लोग भी घर के अंदर ही रहिए, बाहर मत जाइए, जितना हो सके लोगों से डिस्टेंस बनाए रखिए, खुद को हाइजीन रखने की कोशिश कीजिए और खुद के हॉबीज़ को एंजॉय कीजिए।
Lovlina is thankful to the Sports Authority of India and Boxing Federation for providing her all possible help to carry on her practice.
अभी लॉकडाउन के वजह से मैं घर में रह रही हूँ और घर में रहकर मैं अपना ट्रेनिंग भी कर रही हूँ और मुझे जो ट्रेनिंग के लिए इक्विपमेंट की ज़रूरत थी वो भी मुझे स्पोर्ट्स अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया से प्रोवाइड किया है। और हम लोगों का जो ट्रेनिंग का जो शेड्यूल वगैरह होता है वो भी हम लोगों को बॉक्सिंग फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया से हम लोग कोचेस हमें ट्रेनिंग का शेड्यूल भेजते हैं और हम उसी को फॉलो करते हैं और उसका वीडियो बना के हम लोग व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में भेजते हैं और हम लोगों का ऑनलाइन सेशन भी होता है हर एक टॉपिक में। तो फिर अभी लॉकडाउन खुलने के बाद हम लोगों का कैंप भी स्टार्ट होगा और हम लोग अच्छे से तैयारी कर पाएंगे और हम लोगों का ओलंपिक भी पोस्टपोन हो गया, तो फिर हम लोगों को एक लंबा टाइम मिल गया और इस लंबा टाइम में हम खुद को ओलंपिक के लिए अच्छे से तैयारी कर पाएंगे।
Lovlina is eager to get back to the ring at present. Seeing her in action, none can fathom that she knew nothing about boxing when she started off.
2012 से स्टार्ट किया मैंने बॉक्सिंग। पहले मैं मार्शल आर्ट खेलती थी, मुआ थाई। उसके बाद मैंने स्कूल में स्पोर्ट्स अथॉरिटी इंडिया से हमारा पडुम्बरो कोच आए थे। वो बोला मेरे को कि हमारे जो स्कूल का सर थे वो मैंने उनसे मिलाया और बोला कि बॉक्सिंग में एक बार देख सकते हो। फिर मैंने बॉक्सिंग में ट्रायल दिया स्पोर्ट्स अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया में गुवाहाटी में और मैं उधर सिलेक्ट हो गया और पहला मैंने नेशनल खेला 2012 में, 2012 में, हाँ। तो उसमें सब जूनियर में था मैं। फिर हमारा जो, क्योंकि मेरे को बॉक्सिंग तब कुछ नहीं आते थे, तो 1-2 भी नहीं आता था, तो मैं मार्शल आर्ट से डायरेक्ट आया था। और हमारे जो असम का फेडरेशन है, हेमंत कलिता सर, उन लोगों ने मेरे को ऐसे ही सिलेक्ट कर दिया कि मेरे को नेशनल खेलना है। पहला नेशनल था मेरा, और उधर मैंने खेला, और मतलब मेरा फिटनेस अच्छा था इसी के वजह से, और थोड़ा बहुत मुआ थाई में बॉक्सिंग भी होता था। तो उसी पंच से मैं सब जूनियर पहला नेशनल मेरा गोल्ड मेडल आया, और फिर मैं कैंप में एंट्री हुआ सब जूनियर से।
To make matters more difficult for her when she started off, she had to struggle through financial problems. But once the sports authority took her under their wings, she, like other sports people, were looked after. Lovlina says that choosing sports as a career is a very good option for those who have inclination and talent.
बॉक्सिंग फेडरेशन से पहले इतना अच्छा नहीं था, और अभी जो नया फेडरेशन बना है हम लोगों को सारा फैसिलिटी मिलते हैं। और बॉक्सिंग में हम लोग मतलब पहले इतना बॉक्सिंग को कोई जानता ही नहीं था, तो अभी नया फेडरेशन आके बॉक्सिंग को सब जानने लगे, और हम लोग भी कंपटीशन पे कंपटीशन मिल रहे हैं हम लोगों को अभी, और हम लोग मतलब इस लाइन में अच्छे से सक्सेस हो सकते हैं। और अभी जितना भी बॉक्सर है हमारे उधर, ज़्यादातर लोगों का मतलब जॉब का प्रॉब्लम नहीं रहता है, और सब लोग मतलब अपना करियर बना सकते हैं बॉक्सिंग में।
Well friends, we have to bid adieu now as we've absolutely run out of our episode time. The contest question for the week is, which sports person did we cover in the episode today? Rush your entries to 98101 29327. You could also email us at youth_folio@yahoo.com. 3 first correct entries will win mobile recharges of Rs 500 each from us. Don't forget to tune in to Youth Folio again next Saturday at 7:30 p.m. only on DD Assam. You could also watch our earlier episodes on YouTube, and also please subscribe to our Vision channel on YouTube. Take very good care of yourselves, wear your masks and wash your hands frequently.